what's up? It's Cheese, and we're here at Counter-Strike MMA. And right now, I have the pleasure of talking to the man behind the scenes at Supreme Promotions, the man who is Supreme Promotions. Jim Jackson, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Cheese, glad that you're able to make it out. We got a big group of fighters here getting ready. They're getting some interviews done. We're really stepping up, taking Supreme Promotions to the next level. Having you on board is a big help to what we're doing.
Oh, a huge help.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you were cheap. But anyway.
I'm cheap, folks.
But no, it's been great. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. We're going to be in Orland Park for the first time. And then we've even got bigger news coming up at that event.
So we can't talk about it right now.
No, we can't talk about it now, but you're going to want to be there. And anybody who's in the MMA community, they're going to want to hear this because this is going to help the fighter, and we're going to take it to that next level. And we've got so much exciting stuff coming up. It's just awesome.
You always hear guys, come on in. Don't be afraid of me.
No.
You always hear guys that have a company and they're saying, we're taking it to the next level. This announcement that we have Friday, March 14th, this is not joking around. This is definitely taking it to the next level. This is going to be upper here. You know, there's a lot of MMA promotions in Chicagoland. 99% of them don't do it right. Supreme Promotions does it right. And now we are taking it to that next level. It is going to be sick. So if you are not coming to see a fighter, you're going to want to come to the event just to hear this news. We have a lot of great fights coming up, though.
Yeah, that's one thing that we do. I mean, as a promoter, that's what I do. I'm a promoter. I never put a glove on, never fought in my life. Neither did Don King. But he was a promoter, and that's what I do. So we surround ourselves with great fighters, good people that can help us make that next move. Mike Aguirre's the best matchmaker in the business, hands down. He's fought. His son fights. He has a passion about what he's doing, and our card, hands down, is the best. It's just, without a doubt, the best.
I've been to a lot of these fights, and you see them first round knockout, first round TKO, first round tap out, first round. 7 fights go by, and it's like, well, we've been here for 15 minutes, and we saw 7 fights. That doesn't happen. Mike knows the fighters. He knows who should be fighting who, and that's important. Because a matchmaker, you get these guys who are matchmakers who say, like, they should fight, and they have no idea their background. Mike knows these fighters. He knows who should be fighting who, and he puts some amazing cards together. The last event we had, I mean, we were like, it's like midnight, and we're like, we still have 3 fights to go. You know what I mean? We got to get these fights going because every fight goes to the 3rd round. They're all great fights. What's the one fight, if you could, without getting in trouble? Damn, you don't work out? Come on now. Look at that. You're all flexing. What's the one fight that you're looking forward to? Friday, March 14th at Giorgio's Banquet Hall.
Well, like always, Mike Reed, he's a special part of Supreme Promotion. He's come on board. Him and his father has been a good addition to what we're doing. Always look forward to his fight. Josh Streaker, he's been with me with Pac MMA, and got to tell you, love him like a son. He's done a lot of tremendous things. He's a really good kid. He's fighting a tough kid from Tommy LaCure's camp. Okay. That's going to be a war. Dan Regal, who stepped up, he's taking a fight for us. There's just a tremendous amount of fights. You can go up and down that card. Yeah. Victory Martial Arts always brings out a bunch of guys. Yeah. We have Vic, who's making his MMA debut. He's here at Counter-Strike. This is a great gym. We're going to showcase that talent also that night.
Friday, March 14th, brand new venue, right? Giorgio's Banquet Hall. Last one we had as at the hall. Brawl at the Hall, 14. It was sick. We had people standing on people's shoulders. It was so crowded. How much bigger is Giorgio's Banquet Hall?
Giorgio's is going to be, I would say, a quarter to a half size bigger. So we're going to be in there comfortable. But we've already sold almost 50 VIP tables for this event itself. People know when you come to our event, you don't want to get stuck standing in the back. You want to have a seat because you're going to get a chance to sit down and watch these fights that Mike Aguirre put together. You're not standing to watch a one-round fight, folks. You're coming there, you're going to see a show, and it's an event. Our company has done that. We're proud of it, and we're excited about all the changes, and we've got even more coming.
I can't wait for that announcement. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I love the events that we've done so far. They're always great. Mike Aguirre puts on an amazing card. It's a great night of fights, and now that we're stepping it up to Giorgio's, it's going to be bigger. We're going to be able to take more people, and like you said, you're going to want to get these seats down front, the VIP tables. You don't want to do standing room for a Supreme Promotions fight because you'll be standing for quite a while.
And geez, one of the other bigger things that we've done, and we've made these steps and moving forward, making our company bigger, but also watching our product as we do it. we're now the first company that's offering up a UFC camp to any fighter who sells the most tickets. So we're going to send them to any camp they want in the United States. We have that. We're giving away strength and conditioning with Steve McCarthy, who's world-renowned. He's here in the Midwest. He trains all of our fighters before we get them ready for our fights. So we have packages for him. And then we teamed up with Hammer Fist Fight Gear to give away a package for the third most tickets sold, and that's going to be about $500 worth of gear. So no other company is doing what we're doing. And then to make this other announcement that Friday,
Shh, don't say it.
I'm dying to let the people know, but I'll just tell you, you're going to want to be there and you're going to want to see it.
So a promotion company that actually takes care of their fighters, gets them dressed, gets them trained, gets them conditioned so they can be the best fighter that they can be. Maybe they can call themselves a Mike Reed. Right?
Absolutely. We want to give them that chance. There's a lot of great camps out here in Illinois. We want to give them that chance to be able to travel, to do what they want to do, see other things, work out with some UFC guys, and then bring their talents back here to Illinois. We will help promote that fighter like we've always done from day one. That's what we do.
See, now I said that kind of jokingly because Mike is right there and he's a friend, but Mike is one of the guys who trains his butt off. He is always working. He's always working on something new. He's working on perfecting things, and you can see that when he fights because it's a job to him. When he gets in that cage, he knows exactly what he's going to do, and that is something that these fighters should strive. Is watch Mike Reed fight, strive for that level of perfection because that guy brings it every time.
You know what? I'm right by the cage like you are. Every time we see a fight, I make sure I stand there when he goes at it. I got to tell you, it's art.
Yes.
It's speed. It's natural and it's just raw. Yeah. And you're up close and you get a chance to see something like that. Power is just another thing that comes to mind. I mean,
oh, yeah.
For him being on board with Supreme, you're here now. We've taken the best from around the area to make our company even better. Not only fighters, yourself, Mike Aguirre stepped up. This thing is just going to be phenomenal.
The other thing that I like about Mike is, you know, you have a lot of these companies that will put like a first-time fighter just to fill the card up. And Mike actually picks these kids and he watches them. He watches them train and he like, okay, that kid's finally ready. I think he's going to do something. He doesn't just throw these kids just to fill the card up. So even the first-time fighters, you're going to see a really good fight. Friday, March 14th. Supreme Promotions 15 at Giorgio's Banquet Hall. Get your tickets, supremepromotions.net, or just find him. He's hanging out on the corner somewhere. Jim Jackson, get your tickets from him. You're going to want to be there, if anything, just for the special announcement we have for that night. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Jim, thank you.
Please, thank you always. Glad to have you part of the family.
Good to be here.